Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see who is joining, who is connecting, who is. I see Camila just jumped in. Thank you very, very much. Let's see who else decides to join, and let me know where you are joining from, of course. It's always nice to know this. Norway or howdy, I'm in the UK. Hi, beautiful soul. Of course, Camila's here, Ireland. Selena is in the house. Very, very good. Thank you for joining. Malabo, Equatorial Guinea. Okay. Holland, South Africa. Wow. A lot of people jumping from different places. Guyana. Okay. PL. I'm not sure if I'm reading that correct. Uh, Poland, maybe. I think I got that right. All right. That's very, very good. Camila, I was just telling my father about you. That is awesome. I hope, Camila, that you were discussing good things uh, about me, right? Because I enjoy it when there's positive energy around. Hi, I am in Wales, UK. Hi, Holland again. How are you today? Very, very good, Lisa. Thank you for connecting, of course. John, hello from Tennessee. Awesome. And North Carolina. All right, so I see we have a mix and match of different European places, and at the same time we have our North American places, US, and I'm sure there's a few people from Canada here as well. All right, so anybody that feels the need to share this, of course, go right ahead and share this live. The more people we get here, the better it is for the greater collective and the greater consciousness. And of course, the more likes we get, the more of a, I like to call it, a feeding frenzy we get here. And at the same time, TikTok seems to love this, and we just bring more people that are like-minded into this beautiful platform, and we all have a chance to share our information with us. Now, Camila, what were we saying? I was telling him that you are a sort of God placed on earth, and that you remind me about Grandpa. Awesome. So I guess the grandpa that you are referring to is probably your father's father. I'm assuming here, right? So not that your mother's father is not your grandpa, but I'm assuming if you're talking to your dad about me, that would be his side of the family. So for those of you that are new here, welcome. I always welcome new people, of course, and older people. That's all good. And I want to thank you for joining. Thank you for taking your precious moment and your precious time to be here with us on this beautiful Saturday. If you don't know who I am, of course, you can check my TikTok page. If you like what you see, you can always hit a follow. And at the same time, you can hit the little bell icon right beside it, and that way you will get notified every time I upload a video, I should say, okay? And for those of you that are interested in more about me, you can find me at the bottom of my TikTok page. You're going to find Linktree. You can tap on that. That's going to direct you to my other social media platforms, and also to my brand new website that I adore. Of course, it is there. You can feel free to scroll through it and find out more about who I am and what I do, of course. And for those of you that wish to subscribe, you can do so right now while I am live. That's the only opportunity you get while I am live, of course. Thank you, Le Jardin. Thank you very, very much, my wonderful friend Zakia. Always nice to have you here. So anyway, yes, you can subscribe while I'm live, of course. Anybody that does so and wishes to can have a quick Zoom meeting with me one-on-one for a few minutes, just to touch base and connect with one another. Okay, so today what I briefly wanted to talk about, of course, nothing is brief about me. Every time I say something, It just happens to create even more of a conversation. But I wanted to touch base a little bit on the I am and what does this mean. Okay, you are going to find in the spiritual community and among spiritual masters and even among others in those groups, they speak a lot about the I am. Okay, now there is a big importance in this, of course. Okay, because when we actually talk about the I am, we automatically think that we know what it really means, but in reality we've just scraped the surface of it. Because if we really get into it, then we really understand, okay, what the I am really means, then we would be mind blown. Thank you very, very much, my wonderful friend, for the subscription. We would be mind blown, okay, because believe it or not, this is found through self-inquiry, of course. Okay, so when you sit there quietly by yourself and you start, let's say, having a conversation with yourself, which always happens, because if we sit there and we listen to our mind, we listen to our thoughts, you're going to find that in the background there's always some kind of chitter chatter going on. There's always some kind of a conversation, always something going on, right? So if we sit there and we just observe this, and of course you can sit and you can observe so many other things, but just this alone is enough for you to become aware, okay? And you become aware by simply asking yourself, who is it that is actually observing these thoughts that are going through my mind? Now this is key, because once you understand that you are observing these thoughts, then you also quickly understand that you cannot be those thoughts. Okay? So, my question to you now, if you are not your thoughts and you are not your brain, but yet you are aware of what is happening around you, then who are you really? Thank you very, very much. Who are you really? And this is where the I am comes into play. Okay? Because if we really get down into it and we understand it, of course, this is not something that I can tell you. This is something that you need to experience for yourself. And you will experience it through just simply doing this self-inquiry, of course. And don't be surprised that one day it might not come to you the first time around, but don't be surprised as you are having this self-inquiry. One day you might just simply just explode in tears. You might explode with, you're going to have that, what I call the aha moment, okay, where all of a sudden just everything makes sense to you. All of a sudden everything is perfect. All of a sudden you know who you are. All of a sudden you know why you're here. All of a sudden you are connected to everything and everyone around you. When this happens, you're also going to realize that time is not present. You're going to notice that who you think you are, which in this case we assume that we are our personality, we are our body, you're also going to realize that that is not there. So what are you left with? When you are left, whatever it is that you are left with is your answer to whatever you have been seeking all these years. So that's the thought that I wanted to say today, okay? And of course, I'm reading like 42, 43 messages already that just came through. So I'm going to jump on board and try to answer some of your questions, of course. At the same time, you're more than welcome to ask any question that you like. It doesn't necessarily have to be related, thank you, Joanna, to the topic, right? Joanna, thank you for being here as well. So, let us see, what else do we have here? What's this about? I just explained it. I guess I didn't catch it right on the spot. Texas in the house. Awesome, Texas. Hello from Cyprus. Welcome, my wonderful friend Camila. That you are the best teacher ever, and that you learned me a lot. Thank you very, very much for your wonderful, wonderful words, Camila. I really, really appreciate it. So, and I am sure that your father also appreciates that. I miss you. I miss you too. Where have you been? Thank you, Darth, 7 a.m. I miss you too. Greetings from Croatia, of course. Katrina joined. Thank you very, very much for joining, Katrina. And Darth, 7 a.m. Thank you for that tennis ball. All right. And Katrina, love and light from the UK. Thank you for being here, Katrina. Very interesting country, the UK lately. I have a lot of different people that are joining from UK, but in general from Europe, and of course, let's not forget our American friends here and Canadians as well. We are all, and actually, having said that, I have people from all around the world: Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, a lot of different people from around the place, right? Thank you very, very much, Curtis. So, what do we have? What can block you from going astral? All right. Thank you for your wonderful question, Giorgio, is it? The only thing that blocks you from going astral, and I mean the only. Thank you, Curtis. Thank you, Mario Tattoo. You're in the house as well. John is in the house as well. Thank you very, very much. We have a full house, I see. Wonderful people from around the globe. I love you guys. Really, I really, really love you all. So, back to your question, Katrina. Thank you. Back to your question. What can block you from going astral? The only thing, my friend, that can block you is yourself. Okay? There is nothing, and I mean nothing, that can block you from doing anything other than yourself. So, maybe, thank you, Mario. You're always so wonderful, and I'm so truly humbled and so appreciative, and I'm just so grateful for all of you here. Thank you, Mario. Really, love and light to you. So, you see, when you try to astral project, okay, and all of a sudden you think that you can't do it, the reason for you not being able to do it, thank you very, very much. The reason for you not being able to do it, you guys are remarkable, is because you are putting a mental block within your mind. Okay? And when you put this mental block within your mind, what happens is you automatically assume that you can't do this. Now, maybe a lot of times this mental block is not intentional. It could be without you intending it. And this happens if you simply somehow formed the feeling of fear. Okay? Mario, you're incredible. When you have this feeling of fear, or this emotion of fear, you automatically block yourself from astral traveling. What could it be that you are afraid of? There could be a number of things, but usually that is the most important thing and key thing. So don't block yourself, my friend. Wow, 72 messages. It looks like I'm going to be here for a while, trying to answer all your magnificent messages here. So, yeah, it's my dad's father. I knew it, Camila. Thank you for rectifying that. Hello, my friend, Le Jardin Paradis. Thank you very, very much for being here. Always love and light to you. And hi from Israel. Like I said, we have different people from around the world. Thank you for joining from lovely Israel, of course. I loved our session today. I have felt amazing after that. And I am glad to hear this, my wonderful, wonderful friend. Okay? See, this is what I do and why I do it, my wonderful friend Zakia. I do it because, I hope it's okay that I mention your name, but I do this because I simply want to bring as many people with us as possible. I want to raise the collective. I want to raise this consciousness. I want to bring everybody with me. And I'm not just saying with me, but with us. We are all collectively one, right? And when we actually raise to a different vibration and to a different frequency, Stripe Hype, thank you for being here. What happens is we also raise the vibration and the frequency. Thank you, Zaria, thank you. We also raise the frequency and vibration of this planet. Okay, why? Because we are directly involved with this planet. And I know a lot of people think that this planet is not alive. I'm talking about the planet itself. Well, I got news for you. This planet is very much so alive. This planet is very much so conscious and aware. Just like you are aware of the I am in you, this planet is also aware of the I am in it, if you want to call it in it as being separate, because in reality it's not. One step further, not only the planet is conscious and aware, but so are all the other planets and stars and universe and multi-universes and the other universes in the other dimensions. Everything has a consciousness of its own. Now, the difference is the degree of consciousness. Okay? And this is why I say a lot of times, thank you, Mario. Let's say a lot of times you're holding a pen in your hand, okay? This pen and you have a consciousness to a certain degree. You have an awareness to a certain degree. And I know we label everything as being, oh, this is a pen, this is a cup, this is this is that. But in reality, it is all energy. And this energy is dancing around, thank you, Joanna. This energy is dancing around with our, when we project our awareness or consciousness on it. We influence this energy. We influence literally everything about it. Okay? So now, as this pen that we call pen is energy, we also, by projecting our awareness towards it, we are also raising its awareness and its consciousness as well. If we are able to do this for a few minutes or maybe longer, you're going to realize something. John, thank you. You're going to realize that this pen all of a sudden is connected to you. You heard me. It has a certain connection. This is why a lot of times when, let's say somebody passes away, right? And you have some of their things or some of their belongings in the house, you're going to feel their energy through those belongings, okay? Because those belongings were with that person for an X amount of time, thus have a certain awareness about this person, and they've also absorbed some of that person's energy. I'm talking about the physical energy. And in that case, when you enter that room, you might feel as if that person is in there. You know why? Because in reality, that person is there. Okay, that energy that that person had is there. That awareness that that person had, or at least a part of that awareness, is there. Thus, that's how sometimes we enter a place and we feel that it's haunted or whatever the scenario might be, right? So, very, very key component. All right, so want to ask you the noise in the left ear. What is it? What does it mean? Okay, so what does the noise mean in the left ear? All right. So generally speaking, there is a condition that we call the ringing of the ears, right? But this so-called condition, I realize that a lot of medical doctors and a lot of professionals call it like a disease, or you call it something that something is wrong with you. Thank you, Mario. But in reality, what you are witnessing and listening to, you are in tune with different frequencies, my friend. And especially if that buzzing comes and goes. If it comes and goes, especially then, you are connected with a different frequency at that particular moment. I would try to listen to that and see if there's a message behind it, because within that frequency, there might be a sound that gets carried, and it might be a familiar sound to you as well. All right? Nothing to worry about. Like I've said before, our inner being, or a higher being, or some people call angels, or your guides, or maybe even the universe itself, is trying to communicate with you. It always is. We just got to stop and listen. So in this case, it might be one of those times that it's trying to communicate with you. So just sit back and listen to it. See what comes up. Katrina, I still need to book in a 15-minute Zoom meeting. I best DM you about. Okay, Katrina, let's do this after this live, because it seems like Saturday I'm already rocking it. So if you're available after the live, maybe we can book something. Can you DM me, Katrina, with your email? Okay, just DM me, personal DM me. You already have my information there. Just DM me with your email address and I will contact you. Okay, thank you, Katrina. Camila, my dad also think you look like his father in a way. He is happy I found you. Very, very good. So now you have your dad's reassurance on that as well. I love it. And Camila already asked you. Katrina, just DM him and he replies when he has time. Thank you very, very much, Camila. See, a lot of yous that have been with me for a while already know my patterns here, and I love that. That is awesome. All right. I got till 60 in the Hoffman breathing today. Whoa. That is awesome. Like I said, you're going to get better and better and better. And you're going to see when you do round 1, you might start off with a few seconds, Camila. Then round 2, it's going to be better. Round 3, you might hit like the 60 or so on. Round 4 should be around the same, almost as round 3. But you're going to notice that every round you go, you should be able to hold it even longer. But the whole idea of it is not really how much you can hold it, but the whole idea is for you what is comfortable when you're holding it, and then just carry on from there. But that is awesome. I'm proud of you. That definitely means that you are improving, Camila. Definitely. I'm proud of you. Я από την Ελλάδα τα χρόνια της Κρήτης. Thank you very, very much, my wonderful friend. Ευχαριστώ πολύ από την Κρήτη. Thank you. Let my man teach. Okay, thank you. You guys are awesome. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hi from Cyprus, of course. That is awesome. Oklahoma's in the house. Very, very good. Now 7 a.m. Thank you for the ice cream cones, of course. Very, very good. So, how do I control drug addiction with your teachings? So this is a wonderful one. Thank you very, very much for that. And you are already on the first step of you actually treating this or controlling this, as you put it. So the first step is to become aware of it. The first step is to be aware that you do have an addiction, okay? And in this case, you are clearly aware of it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have made this statement. So, first step is done. You're aware of it. Second step that you need to do is to realize that you, the awareness behind it, is not your physical body. You, the awareness behind it, is not the one that's addicted to this drug. So you, the awareness behind it, doesn't need to control anything, right? But by you being present and fully aware of the moment and understanding that you are not your body, then you are teaching your body at the same time that you are above and beyond it. And by you simply putting your awareness on it, you are already in control. The whole addiction thing changes on its own by simply you putting your awareness on it. There's nothing else that you really need to do. Focus your awareness on it and let it play out. But when you do this, don't get emotionally attached to anything either. Just let it play out on its own. Thank you, Curtis. Okay, so you're already doing a very, very good job. Trust me on that. And John, hello everyone. Hello, my wonderful friend. Germany, hello. Mario, hi, lovely people. Always nice to have you here. I'm just going down these messages now because I have, like, right now on the 63rd, I think. That's awesome. Going back down. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You guys are amazing. Camila. And, okay, Les Jardins, of course, we're grateful to have you. I'm grateful to have you all here as well, my wonderful friend. Joanna, hello, my friend. Nice to have you in the house. Let's go back down. What are we missing? Nothing. Hello from Greece. Xanthi, thank you for being here. How's the weather in wonderful Greece these days? Is the Mediterranean treating you well? Thank you, Katrina. I'm sure it is, of course. How awakened felt like? There's a question I haven't had. At least I haven't had recently, I should say. I'm trying to think, have I had that question? So, you know what awakened feels like? First of all, I don't even like to use that word. You know why? Because, to be honest with you, there is always room for growth and improvement. So when somebody considers somebody to be awakened, in reality what is happening is, I don't use that term because, first of all, we always grow, we always expand, we always evolve, right? But I get it. To some people, you might see somebody and you might think that they are awakened, but to that person that you think is awakened, their journey is never ending. And of course, nobody's journey is never ending. We always learn, we always explore, we always grow. Just as you are learning from me, I am also learning from you. It is always a two-way street. In this case, multiple-way street, because we have multiple people here, and that is awesome. So, to answer your question, to feel awake, look around you. Right now, become present of your surroundings. Become present of what is happening. If you have something in your hand, become present. Notice it, feel it, taste what's in it, smell it, hear it, if it's got some kind of noise, I should say. Just be fully present in the moment. When you do this, what's going to happen, your mind, temporarily, of course, the more present you are, the more it's going to stop, right? What you're going to do, you can't stop your thoughts. Anybody that tries to stop their thoughts, it is a never-ending battle. It is an impossible task, I should say, right? Because your mind always likes to work. So you don't try to stop it. You don't fight your thoughts. You don't fight your mind. What you do is you give it a task to do. In this case, what is the task? The task is to become fully aware in the present moment. That's why I emphasize this a lot. When you become fully aware of the present moment, your mind automatically focuses on the presence of the moment. And it stops thinking, okay? It just goes slowly, slowly down. When you are able to sustain this, this is what awakened feels like. There's no magic in this. Nothing is magical about it, okay? Everybody has this ability. Everybody has this capability. You gotta sustain it. You gotta maintain it. And at the same time, when you do this, that's what we call awakened. You see things as they are instead of how they portray, or instead of how your mind portrays them to be. That is the definition of what awakening means, according to me. Hello from Sweden. Awesome. Thank you for being here. John, come on, guys. Always, you're such a cheerleader. I love you. Thank you for being here. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you for telling us this. Awesome. I'm glad that you uh, caught on to that. That's good. We do need to vibrate high for the good of all. The earth needs us to change and do good. Yes, this is what we're talking about. When I say bring the collective all together to raise our vibration, to raise the consciousness, to raise the whole collective, this is what I'm talking about. Thank you for this fabulous Fabian, is it? Thank you for the beautiful comment. Sir, what is the sparks of figure of 8 that we see third through our breath? So let me see if I can read this correctly. The sparks of figure of 8 that we see through our breath. So again, when you are doing breath work, it is important to realize that you are connecting at a deeper level. Okay, so if you see a figure 8, that is what is happening in this scenario. Okay, the figure 8 is actually very common, especially in the spiritual world, as to how you move energy around in your body. You're going to see a lot of even masters in telekinesis, and yes, believe me, there are masters in telekinesis and all that wonderful stuff. One of the ways they actually move energy around their body is in a figure 8. So they would start from their, let's say, the top of their head. I don't like to call our energy centers chakras or anything like that. I just call them energy. You feel them regardless. So you would start from the top of your head. It would come slightly down. It would go through, inside out, back up and connect. So you would be forming this 8. The breathing technique that you would be doing would be also moving the energy in a similar manner. Okay, so all it is just moving energy around. Typically, you don't even need to use your breath. You can just picture this energy moving around. But it all has to do with energy. So, very nice comment, very beautiful. I love that. After all my tooths went out, I feel lower energy and changes in myself. Do you know about that? After all your tooths, are we actually talking about teeth? When they went out, meaning what? They fell out? Is that what you're trying to say here, or am I misreading something here? You felt lower energy and changes in myself. Do you know about that? So, if we are talking about physical teeth here, dropping, of course you are going to feel a drop in energy levels, otherwise you wouldn't lose your teeth, right? So this would be a common indicator that your energy levels are very, very low, if we are speaking about teeth here. But if we are not, please elaborate. If we are speaking about teeth, then what you want to do is obviously raise your frequency and vibration so you can have more energy within you. Use water vibration most of the time. That is awesome. I'm actually glad that you brought this up, because water in this physical realm, of course, water, our body is made out of 3/4 of it, right? So just the fact that our bodies are made 3/4 out of water, we already have conducted tests with water, and we know that we can influence water by thought and emotion very, very easy. Very easy. There have been tests even on scientific labs regarding this, and the results are dead on every single time. So the question is, there's no question there. We definitely have a strong influence, especially on water. So if you are feeling ill, if you are feeling sick, all right, for whatever reason, go beside a body of water that is, thank you, Mario, that is in its natural state. So you don't want to go around a swimming pool that's bombarded with chlorine, okay? What you want to do is you want to go by the ocean, or by the sea, or by a lake, or by a river, or by a stream, some form of body of water that is in its natural state. And you want to sit there, and you want to sit as close as to this water. If you can, go right in it, but if you can't, just sit close to it and observe it. if you sit there even for 15 to 20 minutes, your vibration, even as you put it here, will automatically raise. Your vibration will become, will want to match the vibration of the water. And because the vibration of the water in its natural state is so awesome, so beautiful, the healing process will also occur in your body. Thank you for bringing that up. You gave me an opportunity to talk about it. Wow, I got like 84 messages here still coming through. I love it. It looks like you wonderful folks don't want me to go anywhere soon today. So, let's go down. Let's see any of your comments from any of my subs. I'm going to go down, then I'm going to come back up. Thank you. I will do. Thank you. Let me go see. Camila, it was round 2. Then I got too sleepy. So round 2, 60 seconds. That is awesome. Very good, Camila. Round 3 would have been even higher than that, for sure. Okay. I talked about you with our guy yesterday, so you will get your 15 minutes. Awesome. Yes, John. I did talk with Camila, actually, and thank you for that. And since we had this conversation, it looks like, John, I'm going to have to contact you. So you can do the same thing. Whenever you are free, okay, what you can do is you can DM me, right? Direct message me through TikTok, and just pass me your email address. That's all I need to connect with you, okay? And then we can set it up for what time we can connect. Thank you, Camila. You're always a lifesaver. Hi, you are so great. Thank you. I am as well. Okay, let's go back down. See. And John, of course. A book, 2 more. Okay, thank you. Yes, Camila did do that, John. Okay, I'm just going down to see if any of the subscribers have mentioned anything here. And the reason for that, of course, is because they did subscribe after all, and I do have to give them priority when we have all these messages. Now, of course, everybody is important here. Don't get me wrong. I love all of you, but at the same time, I have to give some priority to my wonderful subs here. Katrina, I love your lives. My energy feels calm when I watch them. And that is amazing, Katrina. And again, this is one of the reasons why I love connecting with wonderful people. I love connecting with all of you, and I love sharing my knowledge with all of you. And at the same time, I love your feedback and your responses and your questions and your energy, because I also pick up on this energy and I feel great likewise, just like you do. Thank you. Thank you, my wonderful friend. Good afternoon. Love from Sweden. All right, Niagara Falls, Canada loves you. And guess what, Niagara Falls, Canada? Thank you, Mario Tattoo. Windsor loves you as well. We're not that far away, actually. We're about 3 hours away. And that is all awesome. We're not far at all. Love from Newfoundland. Awesome. Do you folks have snow out there right about now? Because I know the East Coast, especially Newfoundland, gets bombarded a lot of times around this year. I haven't checked your weather lately, but I am curious to find out what Newfoundland's weather is today. What you think of hypnotize? Okay. That's 7 a.m. What do I think about hypnosis? So, hypnosis is a remarkable tool. Okay, hypnosis, and there are a lot of wonderful people actually that I am in contact with as well that are hypnotherapists and even certified in that matter. And I can tell you from experience, even discussing it with them, that it really, really works. One of my wonderful friends is actually Susan. I don't think she's here right now, but Susan Urban, you guys can go check her out. I also did a video on it. She's a certified hypnotherapist, and believe me when I tell you that it really, really works. Why does it work? Because it puts you in the brain area, okay, that your conscious mind falls asleep or breaks away. So in hypnotherapy, you are actually dealing with your subconscious mind, and then that is a powerful tool because your subconscious mind is also directly linked with who you really are. Okay? And when you are connected with who you really are, and you have your subconscious mind, which by the way controls almost everything you do, literally, okay, you have a powerful combination here. And when you tap into these sources, the information that you get is remarkable. So hypnotherapy definitely works. United Macedonia, thank you for being here and thank you for subscribing, my wonderful friend. All right, love from South Africa, thank you very, very much. Greetings, sir. Greetings, United Macedonia. Thank you for being here. Mario Tattoo, you, my friend, are you're just you're on a roll today, Mario. That's all I can say. And Camila, check out his profile to find more info about this wonderful man. Oh, love and light, beautiful souls. Camila, you are so wonderful. Love and light. John, guys, this is your chance to subscribe when he is live. You guys are awesome. Between you and Camila, thank you very, very much, United Macedonia. You are remarkable. You guys are just remarkable. That's all I can say. Someone once told me, Camila saying this, of course, someone once told me that healers lose the ability after losing the teeth. But I don't believe that. So, no, I do not agree with that at all, Camila. I don't agree with that because, first of all, your teeth are just an indicator pretty much that your energy level is low yourself, right? But when you want to heal somebody, it has nothing to do with your physical body, believe it or not. When you want to heal, the one that is healing is actually your inner being, your higher being, who you really are, is connected with the other person's higher being or inner being. And when you combine the two, what is happening is you, as a healer, for example, are looking at this other person as being perfect in health, perfect, because you are connected with who he really is, which is pure love and, of course, love and light, right? So, in this case, you don't lose your teeth. So you are right, Camila. No, that doesn't happen. He told us wisdom teeth is useless, but it is not. So again, I get it about wisdom teeth. I get it, what we are talking about. I am a firm believer that whatever your body has, it has for a reason. Now, sometimes, yes, things happen. Yes, we go to the doctor. Yes, they need to do certain procedures. I get all that, okay? And all that is wonderful as long as you are in alignment with it. If you are not in alignment with it, then simply don't go. Don't get them pulled out, okay? Plain and simple. It all depends on how you feel about it. Always pay attention to your inner voice. Always. And your inner feelings. Big Hat, thank you for being here. Do you believe in energy therapy? 1000%, my friend. 1000%. No two ways about it. I don't just believe in it. I conduct it. I do it. Thank you very, very much, my wonderful friend. I do it myself, and as a matter of fact, I'm not the only one here that does that. Camila also does energy therapies. There's a few other people here as well that do it. Thank you very, very much, Jane. Love and light to you. There are a lot of wonderful people that are experts in this energy therapy. It is very real, and the reason why that is, Big Hat, is because everything around us is energy to begin with. So if we know how to connect with this energy, then we can also use this energy for whatever reason we want, and in this case, for therapy. Absolutely. All right, so let's go back down. I picked all my out when I was 15 now. I'm 35 and full of energy. Awesome. Let's go back down. John or you look okay. Trying to see what my wonderful folks have to say. I have more energy when I see your videos, sir. United Macedonia, that is awesome. Mario, thank you again with a hat, of course. So the energy that you are actually feeling, United Macedonia, doesn't necessarily just come from me. Okay, the energy that you are feeling is the collective energy of all of us here right now on this beautiful platform of TikTok, of course, because I call it beautiful because if it wasn't for TikTok, I wouldn't have met all you wonderful folks either. So I'm grateful for that, and I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful and grateful for connecting with all of you. So, having said this, the energy that you feel, United Macedonia, is from the collective that is here. So that is awesome. That is good. Thank you for making that beautiful comment. Serodi, okay. Curtis, thank you, my wonderful friend. United Macedonia, awesome. Okay, so I love the way you guys are communicating with one another. That is awesome. Yeah, I'll message you. Awesome, John. Yes, please do so. I just need your email address. That's all, so I can connect you with my Zoom, of course, with the Zoom platform. All right, so what other comments? We have a lot of comments here. If I am skipping some of your comments, folks, I want you to know that this is not deliberate. I have to go down. I have a lot of comments here, and I have to go down and see what my subscribers have made comments on first, and then if I have time, I go back and see everybody else as well. Having said that, you are all very, very important. I love you all. Make no mistake. But it is what it is, right? All right, Camila, thank you. Katrina. Hypnotize, okay, they must believe. All right. Lisa, okay, Newfoundland, where we live, only has a little bit of snow. It's nice here today by the sea. Very, very nice. I like that. And by the sea, by the way, is a beautiful place to be. Thank you, Mario. I was just talking about being beside a body of water that is in its natural state. And of course, in Newfoundland, you have a lot of that beautiful Atlantic Ocean water. That is awesome. Thank you. Mario, thank you, my wonderful friend. That is awesome. Let me see any other comments of my beautiful subs here. Mario, you are on a roll like usual. All right. United Macedonia, okay. Yeah, I'm just scrolling through all these beautiful comments, folks. Strength teeth in Indians, they don't drink cold, okay. That's very, very good. We're going down. I love all your comments. We are grateful for you, Joanna, and we are also grateful for you as well, and for everybody else that is here. I love it. Joanna and Shahira. Where have you been, Shahira? Good evening. Love and light to wise man. Where have you been, my wonderful friend? Haven't seen you in a little while. But I do see you now, so welcome. Thank you for being here. Hello, my dearest. Love and light to all wonderful people. Hello. I get also many wonderful comments. When you come to Saudi Arabia, there you are. You know what? It's amazing because I think it was today that I was looking at an airport that is being built in Saudi Arabia, and the first thing that came to my mind was I want to travel to that airport because I believe if it's not complete already, I believe once it is complete, it's probably going to be the biggest airport on this planet so far. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. You are in Saudi Arabia, so you would know about this more than I would. So please let me know. Love and light to you. That's awesome. Mario, thank you. Let's see. What other comments do we have from all of you wonderful people? You're welcome. All right. So Now I guess I can go back up since we covered those. Let's see what I missed up here. Go all the way up. Johnny, is it? You have a beautiful flow about you. Thank you. Thank you for mentioning that. I really, really appreciate it. That is awesome. Right. Did I miss any of you out here? Bear with me because I have a lot of messages that I'm going through. So I talked about that. I think I talked about that. All right, so I talked about all of that. Let me go back down then. We talked about all that, and that is very, very good. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay. I talked about that. So works after death. Okay, I'm not sure what exactly you mean by this. Yazin, is it? Okay, so works after death. If you are asking about if there is life after death or if there is something after death, I'm going to simply tell you this, okay? Death, my friend, as we know it, is nothing but an illusion. Okay, and I'm going to repeat that again. Death is nothing but an illusion. When you cross over, it is like crossing from one room to the other. It is plain and simple. Why is this? Because even scientists these days are actually discovering that our physical body is nothing more than just energy dancing around. You heard me. In other words, there's no physicality to anything. This is just our perception. It's just our awareness. Everything is energy. So when you combine energy and awareness and you let them dance together, you get what we call these physical realities. Okay? So when you cross over, it is the same principle. You leave this physical, so-called physical reality, and you enter another physical reality that seems physical to you at that particular moment. But again, it's not physical because it's all a dance of energy and consciousness. So, no worries, don't worry about death at all. It is an illusion, okay? Evening and blessings to all. That's what I'm saying. All you wonderful people, Jane, all of you that come in and you connect. I love the fact that when you come in and you put a greeting out there, the greeting is for everybody, and I really, really love that. It is a general greeting to everybody, and this is what I'm talking about, the collectiveness, the consciousness, the groupness that we all have. I love that. It is such a good feeling to have and to experience. I love it. So, .7, okay, exactly. When you expose to negativity will affect you. So, this is the key now, okay? Dar 7 a.m., yeah. Whatever it is that you are exposed to, okay, is going to have an impact on you, or it is going to try to influence you, at least. But the key here is your awareness. The key here is that when you enter a place, that's why I say you can't, what do you call it? You can't put labels on it. Because the minute you walk into a place and you put a label of negativity, you've already created this negativity by labeling it in your mind. Okay? Instead of thinking about it as being negative, just walk into a place and just, energy is energy. There's no good energy or bad energy. It just is. Okay? What changes is our perception, perception of it, our labels. When we label something, this is what makes the difference. We are putting a label and we are focusing on energy towards this other energy, and we are just making it grow to whatever label we put. So first thing to do is just drop those labels. There's no good energy, no bad energy. Energy just is. Drop the labels. Today I have a question. I am still anxious about astral projection. I want to try. All right. That is awesome. At least you want to try. Now, as far as being anxious, the best thing that you can do is when you lay there in bed, because I'm assuming you're going to try this when you are laying in bed, okay? Just calm your body down, mellow your body down. When you calm yourself down, your body, of course, if you have mellow thoughts, your body is going to follow, okay? And when you are energetically in a place of comfort, you're not going to feel anxious anymore, okay? And when you try to do astral projection, don't even use the word try, okay? Just see the spot. If you've seen one of my videos, you'll see what I'm talking about. If not, just pick a spot across from you, see it, focus on it, keep the lights dim so you can actually see it. And then when you feel that your body is in a place of sleeping or almost sleeping, you don't move your body, by the way, at all, because if you move your body, game over. You're not going to astral project, right? Thank you, Mario. Then what you want to do from that spot is you want to reach over to touch that spot. And when you reach over, without trying to reach over physically, of course, in your mind you try to reach over. Next thing you know, you will look at your body from that spot. From there on, it is important that you don't freak out, all right? Because if you're anxious about it, or you freak out, or you have fear in you for whatever reason, you're just going to end up back in your body. So you did that whole process for pretty much just a learning experience, I guess. So don't be anxious about it. Just do it. Nothing to be worried about. Trust me. In Indians, they don't drink cold water. Okay, I love that. A lot of comments here, and I love them. You guys are wonderful. Ellen. Okay. Mario, of course. We talked about that, the energy therapy. I like that. We are grateful for you, Joanna. Awesome. We saw that comment. Good evening, Love and Light. Okay, yeah, we saw that comment too. All right, so I'm getting back down to those comments. But then again, I got another 36 that pumped up. That's good. Love and Light to you. Thank you, Haley Nelson. Thank you for being here, my wonderful friend. How is your wonderful day going today? Haley, one of my wonderful, wonderful people here. All right. Rebbe, that's good. Mario, I'm going down. Mario, you're everywhere. You keep popping up everywhere, Mario. That's awesome. What does the next life look like? Okay, that's a beautiful question. M7 Asen, I believe. So, this is how this plays out, okay? Believe it or not, everything happens in the now, okay? So, we don't see it like this in this physical reality, of course, because we came here to also experience time in a linear way, okay? Because where we are, time doesn't actually work like that. There is no past, present. There's no past and future. There's just now. They're all tied together. So, in this case, your next life would look anything that you wanted to make it look like, because you are the one that chooses it. Okay, always. You are the one that puts all the roadblocks in you. You are the one that puts whatever you want to experience, whatever lessons you want to learn, whatever it is that you want to do, you are the one creating it. So, I can't tell you what your next life will look like, but you can definitely figure that out if you go deep down within yourself and stay silent. Okay, because this is very, very unique to everybody. And not everybody goes to the same place. Not everybody goes to the same realities. We all choose our own. Can we be together in those lifetimes? Yes, but different versions of us. Okay? So it all depends on how you want to make it look like. Why do cats run like hell when they see me and stare at me from the distance? Good question. So again, cats are amazing, amazing creatures. Morningstar, is it? Yes, Morningstar. And when I say they are amazing creatures, they really are. And if you even check in ancient Egypt, cats were very, very sacred to them. They were also placed into the pharaoh's headquarters. They were also around the pyramids. You will see cat symbols everywhere. And there's a reason for this. You see, the ancient Egyptians had a very close, what do you call it, relationship with life after death. And their cats were also very, very important to them in those realities. Now, when a cat sees you and runs away, it clearly isn't running away because of you, but it is probably running away because it sees something that is around you or accompanying you. Let me put it like this. Some psychic mediums, and I'm going to say that because not all of them are equal, but some of them that can actually see so-called dead people or dead relatives of yours, can actually sit there, they can look at you, okay, and as they are looking at you, behind you, they see all of your, or all of the ones that want to come forward anyway, dead, so-called dead relatives, right? Cats are no exception. When they see you, they see whatever is following you at that particular moment as well. So maybe they see something that you don't like and they scram, but don't take it personal. But they are very special. You're very welcome, sir. Thank you, my wonderful friend. All right. Camila, have anyone ever told you that they heard you before you came? Only good people have that. Yes, I did have a few people telling me that they heard me before I came, but I've always known that this is, this can happen if you have a strong connection with somebody, actually. So anybody can do this. I'm sure that people have heard you as well, my wonderful friend Camila, but thank you for the beautiful comment. You always make your comments are so beautiful. I love them. Thank you, Camila. Let me go back down. Mario, okay? You guys are awesome. Okay, John, catch up soon, guys. I need to catch the store. All right, John, love and light to you. Take care. And Mario Tattoo Art, you too. Beautiful soul. Okay, Camila, love you guys. You guys are awesome here. Okay. I'm trying to see what other my subs have said here. Any other questions? So, United Macedonia, sir, can you explain more about spiritual growth? Some of my friends are dropping. Okay, so this is a wonderful, wonderful comment. You will find something out here as you grow, as you evolve, as you take on your spiritual journey. Not everybody is going to share it with you. Okay, so the ones that are dropping off at this particular moment are dropping off because they are not in alignment with who you have become at that particular moment. It is plain and simple. There's no other reason for this, okay? Now, I wouldn't worry so much. And the reason for that is because everybody, thank you, Camila, Nondas is my name, yes. Everybody has their own journey, okay? And everybody has created their own journey, believe it or not. So in this case, the people that are dropping off from your life, don't worry, because thank you for that. New ones are going to replace them, and even people that are more in alignment with who you have become at that particular moment. Okay? Thank you, Mario. Thank you, United. So, in other case, don't be concerned about the people that are dropping out, because you are always going to have new ones that come into your life that are in alignment with you. Now, for those that have dropped out, that doesn't mean that you cannot reconnect sometime in the future again with them. Okay, they dropped out at this particular moment because your energies are not in alignment right now. But sometime in the future, maybe they will become aligned again. So don't worry about it. Just move on. Marco Norway, okay. Awesome. You guys are awesome. Okay, I can't shut my mind down though. But this is the thing. The thing is already, I can see in the comment that you've made, okay, and I'm not being critical here, I'm just pointing it out, that you've already used the word shut down, okay. The idea is that you don't want to shut down your mind because you can't shut your mind down, right? What you want, and I don't like to use the word can't either, but I'm just trying to show you how hard this can be. Your mind is always going to work. Your mind is always going to be active. What you want to do instead of trying to shut it down is to simply observe it. Observe the thoughts that are coming through your mind. When you observe these thoughts coming through your mind, you are quickly going to realize that you are not them. Okay? You are the observer. You're not your thoughts. So, the key though is to observe them come and let them go. Don't get carried by them. And when I mean carried, thoughts are very, very tricky. Let's say they come in a wave. One comes up, you catch the wave, and sometimes they might carry you with it, or they might push you with them. Next thing you know, you're somewhere else in the thought process, right? So instead, what you want to do, don't try to stop them. Just simply observe them. Let them come, let them go. By doing this, they are going to slow down dramatically. Okay? You guys are awesome. Yes, very true. Thank you, my wonderful friend. Any of my subs have anything else to say here? I got a lot of questions up at the top here, but I love you, brother. Thank you, Mario. I love you too, my wonderful friend. Camila, feel free to hit the like button, share the live, or visit his profile. Love and light. You guys are awesome, man. I have my team of cheerleaders here, and I love you. Mario, I love you all unconditionally. This is who I am. Yes, Mario, this is who you are. Definitely. You just mentioned it. Love unconditional. Okay? This is what you are. No matter what, if you tap into who you really are, you will find this out. You will find that you are loved. You will find that you are liked. You will find that there's no need to look for love anywhere outside of you because already love in itself. That is awesome. Thank you, Mario. And Wisen's coach is in the building. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. I love cats. Thank you. Yes, our cats, aliens. Cats are amazing beings. And actually, again, I'm going to use the word, the alien part, I don't use generally. And the reason for that is because everything on this universal plane is actually connected. So when we talk about aliens, we might talk about aliens as if they are foreign to this planet, but in reality, we are all connected. We are all one. And cats are definitely one of those special creatures. Thank you for that wonderful comment, Wisen's coach. Truly love it. I love you just as much as I love me, and as much as we all love this air we breathe. And this is the kind of comments that I simply adore. Thank you, Camila. You are wonderful. Thank you very, very much. Yes, yes. So, morning star. So what can I do to protect myself from that, what is around me? So, the first thing we need to understand is that we don't need to protect ourselves from anything. And when I say you don't need to protect yourself, is I'm referring to who you really are, because who you really are cannot be damaged, cannot be destroyed, cannot be anything like that. Okay? As far as your physical body, as long as you are connected with who you really are, again, your physical body doesn't need to be protected. Why? Because it is already been taken care of from your higher being, from the higher planes, from your whatever you want to call them, guides, angels, whatever you want to call them, doesn't matter, whatever you connect with. No need to protect yourself. That's automatic. That's your life-given right. That's your birthright to be protected. Thank you, sir, for your answer. Thank you, United Macedonia. I really want to know, why do I always see myself when I'm sleeping, and why does it take so long to get back? So that is actually awesome. So you're trying to say, or you are saying, that you see yourself while you are sleeping. So when you see yourself from above, you mean, or you see yourself standing by your bed frame, or what exactly do you mean? But anyway, whatever the scenario is, this is what I'm going to reply, okay? Every time we go to sleep, believe it or not, we leave our body. And I've said this many, many times before. Why is this? Because we simply don't need to be in our body. We are not our body. Our body is just a tool to experience this so-called physical reality. So in your case, you have become aware that you can see your body. So you're already aware that you are not your body. The reason why it's taking so long to get back is simply because your body isn't recharged yet. Your body isn't ready for you to come back yet, okay? And what do I mean by that? Think about your body as a Tesla or any other electric vehicle. And think of your soul, or who you are, as being the driver of this Tesla or the driver of this electrical car. When you go drive in the daytime or wherever, even at nighttime, doesn't matter, right? Your battery runs low. So you take your car to the charging station or to your house, you get out of your car and you plug it in. You are your soul. Your car is your body. You leave your car, you let it recharge. You don't need to come back till the car is ready for you to drive it again. In similar ways, this is how your body works, and this is why it takes you a longer time to come back. It's not ready for you, plain and simple. I'm in the movies. I wish I could save this. That is awesome. I got news. This whole thing, actually, whatever you are experiencing is a movie. Okay? Everything you are experiencing is a movie, because who you are is actually watching this movie play out. Beautiful comment. I love it. You guys are watching this movie play out. Beautiful comment. I love it. You guys are awesome. So I'm in a state of my life where I don't know what right or wrong. I've gone astray. So again, M7. I'm going to say this so as clearly as possible so you can understand this, right? Wherever you are in your life, it is exactly where you need to be. Okay? There is no right or wrong. The right and wrong is just a perception or a conditioning that we've had since we were growing up, from society, from our parents, from teachers, from it doesn't matter who, right? These are all just perceptions. Okay? So there is no right or wrong. There's just perception, and you are always at the right time, at the right place, because this is how you grow, this is how you evolve, this is how you expand. So don't even make that comment. Just love where you are, and you're going to see magical things happen in your life. Is there anything you can do to remember your dreams better? Says Camila. Yes, there is. Just before you go to sleep, Camila, what you want to do is simply make the intent, or put the request out there, and just simply say to yourself, or along these lines, just say, I'm going to sleep now, and when I wake up, I want to remember what I dreamt about. And that's step one. Step two, when you wake up in the morning, this is vital. You got to remember this, right? When you wake up in the morning, you don't want to move right away. And when I mean move, I mean even turn around or twist. Nothing. Just stay in the position that you are, sleeping, right? You can open your eyes, that's fine, but don't move. The minute you don't move and you are aware that you woke up now, just play back okay, your dreams, because you still have access. At that point, you still have access to them. Play them back and go as far back as you can, whatever you can remember. Then the minute you get up, you have a recollection of the dreams. Before you forget them, I would record them maybe on a tape recorder, your phone, whatever. Write them down, whatever the case might be. Okay? You start doing this, and every night, I guarantee you, you're going to remember all of your dreams. Katrina, I feel I have people around me who are out of alignment with me, and I feel drained around them. Yes, this is very, very common, Katrina, especially when you raise your vibration. And I know that you are raising your vibration because you are already participating in these, not just lives, but in this whole group that you are involved with now. I can guarantee you that your vibration is raising, and it's going to go even higher and higher. So by doing so, a lot of people are not going to be a match with you, and that's okay. They're not going to be in alignment with you, and you can't expect everybody to be in alignment with you, because everybody has their own journey in life. They have their own lessons to learn. So as long as you are in alignment with yourself, nothing, and I mean nothing else matters. You heard me right. I'm going to repeat that because this is important. As long as you are in alignment with yourself, nothing else matters. Okay? Because you came here to experience life in your own terms. Lady T, thank you. You came here to experience life the way you want to experience life. And the only way to do so is by being in complete alignment with yourself. So don't worry about it, Katrina. Honestly. What I'm best to do. Yeah, exactly what I just said. Hello from Durban, South Africa. Thank you. Jack, is it? Thank you for being here. I have 2 rescue cats. I am their servant. There you go. See, and Camila's laughing. Really, my missy wake up me too fast. Okay, hello, love from Israel. Thank you for being here, my wonderful friend. Camila Mario Tattoo. That's a lovely reason to wake, my friend. Yeah, Mario Tattoo is awesome. Joanna, what are light codes and light languages? That is very, very nice. So, first of all, we need to understand something, Joanna. And the thing that we need to understand is that we are all light. We are all made out of light. Okay? All these, again, the so-called light codes and the so-called light language that we use are just different terminologies, of course, that are man-made and man-created. But in reality, everything is light. Okay? Even what you perceive around you as energy is made out of light. Your body is made out of light. Everything is made out of light. Okay? And in this case, it's no different than any other code or any other so-called language. It just depends on what kind of messages come through. We call them light language. If they are, in a way, positive messages, it just comes from the so-called positive, dimensions. But in reality, everything is positive. Everything is light. There can't be anything else but light. I wouldn't focus too much on that. But it's all good. Thank you for bringing it up. Thank you, Great Soul. I saw a lady and it sounds like clicking. And it sounded like clicking. Again, chickens cluck, clocks click, I believe, whatever it is. Does that mean that it's a light language? Everything is light. Everything is light. If you are in alignment with that clicking, then go ahead and explore it more, of course, right? But if it sounds strange or if it doesn't really do anything for you, I would just move on. Let her click. Okay. Thank you. Thank you as well, my wonderful friend. Shahira, some advice to ask for protection from angels as they don't interfere without your permission. All right. Again, nothing and no one actually interferes without your permission. Again, I want you to know, Shahira, that you, and not just you, but all of us, we're already protected in a sense that when we decided to come down into this physical reality, okay, we are already protected. Believe it or not, in this case, you want to call them angels, which is fine. You can call them anything that you are connected with, of course, right? They are already protecting you, okay? There's no need for anything beyond that. But at the same time, if you want more reassurance, all you need to do is just simply, you don't even need to mentally or ask them out loud. You can just mentally ask them to protect you, and then they have your permission right there. Just if you want a little more reassurance, just mentally talk to them, just like you would talk to any of your friends. No different. No need for prayer or this or that. Talk to them the way you would communicate with any person that you would communicate with, in a respectful way, of course. Okay, let's see. Camila, thank you, wonderful friend. I love that answer. Thank you, Camila. I knew you would. Katrina, thank you. Thank you as well. Okay, before I go to that, let me see what else do I have here. Sharon, okay, you guys are awesome today. Trying to see if I have any other questions here. Okay, so let's go back up briefly. You guys are amazing. I love yous. Thank you. Again, okay, Johnny. Thank you, Katrina. What do you think about numerology and astrology? Again, as long as we understand that numerology and astrology are just tools that we use, and they don't define who we are, of course, then it is okay to use them as tools, right? But know that numerology and astrology do not define who you are, because who you are is limitless. Who you are is, a matter of fact, unlimited. That's why I even call this Unlimited You. It's all about you. You are unlimited. So you can use astrology and numerology as tools, but don't be too, how should I say, don't be too obsessed with them. Just use them as tools. You are awesome, Nondas. Bravo, wonderful live. Thank you, my wonderful friend. Always love and light to you. And I see that more and more people are actually catching on to my given name. And I love that. That's all good. All right. Sharon, I dreamt of many black bears attacking a car my son and I were in. Weeks later, he was beaten up. So yes, again, because, again, what happens is everything is in the now. Okay? When you are connecting with dream symbols in your dreams, know this, that everything happens in the moment. And your inner being or higher being, even your subconscious or anything else that we consider on the other side, communicates with us through images. Okay? And these images, we need to see them for ourselves and see what they mean. In this case, obviously, the black bears meant exactly what happened to your son here. Okay? So yes, dreams are very, very real. They are always talking to you, and they are always good to rely on, of course, as a source of information. And how about dark? All right, so dark, let me put it like that. Dark, believe it or not, doesn't exist. Okay? There's only light. The only reason why we see dark is because we pinch ourselves off from the light. When we do this, we see darkness. You see, everything came from source, or God, or whatever you want to call it. Source is love and light. Therefore, you are love and light because you are directly coming from Source. And since everything comes from Source, okay, means, plain and simple, that darkness does not exist because Source is love and light. It is light. The only reason why we experience dark is because we pinch ourselves off from Source, from the light. Okay? Okay, this is awesome. I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer. I've been on this live for quite a while already, and I love it. And I love all your responses. I love all your questions. I think, though, I still need to catch up with a couple more people that I promised to Zoom with. So I need to rearrange certain things with them and figure out how I can connect with them. I love all you guys. Still trying to figure out what it means. Okay, I'm not sure what was the question here. This is amazing, Mario Tattoo. Okay, so obviously Mario was talking to you. Okay, this one. I dreamt when I was 12, I was held by 4 angels, and they told me I was chosen. It puzzled me. Don't let it puzzle you, okay? This is actually a very, very good, and I mean good dream, okay? You were held by 4 angels. Angels always are positive when we actually perceive them, okay? So this is definitely good. As part of the chosen part, it is something that you're going to have to figure out, okay? That's very, very good, though. That is truly amazing. Love from New Jersey. Awesome. Thank you for connecting, okay? It means that you are, this particular time, have a message of meaning to add. There you go. A lot of wonderful comments here for you as well. My grand, okay, for death when I was 12. And he died, and since then I've been awakened. Perfect. Thank you for sharing that, Katrina. Do you think we are having lives in other dimensions at the same time? Some dreams seem like that. Yes, we are. 1000%. But our consciousness is vast, Katrina. Our awareness is vast. So when we connect with stillness and silence, we actually expand our consciousness beyond what we perceive. We expanded beyond this physical reality and into other dimensions as well. And when we can actually perceive those other dimensions, we automatically connect with others, which is us, but it's us in other dimensions, right? So 1000%, yes. I don't think this, I know this. This happens all the time. That's awesome. Shahira, while in meditation, I hear your voice as clear as now. It is very encouraging. Blessings. Shahira, if you hear my voice in meditation, then you know what? That's a message for you. Okay? Definitely, that's a message for you. That's all good. Rosa G, thank you, my wonderful friend, for being here. And I'm humbled. I'm blessed, actually. I'm truly honored that you actually hear me, Shahira. That's good. And OnlyFans, I dreamt of the devil. Thank you, Anna. I dreamt of the devil and shook hands with him. What does it mean? So, again, when we dream of something like a devil and all that, it is, again, a metaphor, okay? It is, there's definitely a strong meaning there, okay? But the meaning depends on how you perceive the devil, of course. Now, shaking hands, again, it all depends on what you perceive as shaking hands. When I shake hands with somebody, I call that I'm giving my word to somebody, or I'm honoring somebody. But then again, to somebody else, it might mean something different, right? So, you need to figure out what the devil means to you and what shaking hands means to you. But the devil, again, is a metaphor, okay? Remember that. So, anything else from my subs here before I close it off? Because, Joanna, I saw a girl last night with 2 angels next to her. That's awesome. She told me she almost in a car accident days ago. Okay, so this is amazing, Joanna, and the fact that you can actually communicate in this level tells me a lot about yourself as well. Excuse me. I've been talking for quite a while, all morning actually. Before even this live, I had quite a few people that I was talking to. That's why I'm going to take a break shortly before I continue with some others. But this is remarkable, Joanna. I really love the fact that you can actually connect like this. That tells me a lot about you, that you are also a remarkable person. That is fantastic. It was friendly. All right, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. All right. So on this note, I reached the end of these comments. I don't know if I skipped a few. That is all good. It's not done intentionally, of course. Again, I'm going to close off by saying concentrate on the I am. Okay? Definitely concentrate on the I am, because when you do this, what's going to happen is you're going to realize that you are not your thoughts. Thank you. You are not your mind. You are not what you thought you were. The I am is key. The I am, thank you, Joanna, is actually, it's what we call a self-inquiry. What is the self-inquiry? Rick, good evening. Professor, just missed you. Yeah, have a great weekend. Thank you, Rick. Yes, I've been on this for a while, but thank you for connecting, even if it is for a short time. Love and light to you, my wonderful friend, Rick. And yes, connect with the I am, do the self-inquiry, and you will see your life actually change, because you're going to realize that who you thought you were, you really are not. You're far and beyond that. Joanna, love and light to you all. Love and light to everybody here. And again, I want to thank all of you for joining and taking time off your wonderful Saturday here to connect with me, not just with me, but with everybody else as well. Katrina, love and light to you and everybody else as well. Again, Camila, Katrila, Shahira, Mario Tattoo, Rick, Joanna, all of you that have joined here, John, I think is already gone, all of you, and again, everybody else, United Macedonia, thank you for joining as well. Everybody else, if I missed anybody, it's not done on purpose, of course, it's just I have so many people on the platform, and I love and appreciate all of you, literally. So again, love and light to you all, no matter what you do, be the greatest you. Focus on the I am, and you are going to see some remarkable results. Joanna, you are incredible. Again, you have to close this off with a big bang. Shane, again, you guys, I love you all. All right, so take care. Have a great weekend, all of you. I'm probably going to do another live tomorrow, maybe even later on. Let's see how the throat stands up. Again, just going to focus my energy on it, and I'm going to clear it out. Camila, stop it. I got to go. I love you. I love you guys. Bye for now.